Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me. This reading is for air signs for the month of January 2020. So if you are a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius sun, you are in the right place. Or moon or rising. If you don't know your moon or rising, head over to cafeastrology.com and get your free natal chart done. So we are in Capricorn season, and Capricorn is an earth sign. And air and earth mix really well together. Earth is very stabilizing and grounding, and air signs really need that sometimes. So this is a whole season for you air signs to feel a little bit more grounded, maybe more than usual. So, all right. Let's take a look at your January 2020 air signs. So your first card is Death, followed by the Six of Wands, followed by the High Priestess, into the Two of Pentacles, into the Queen of Wands, into the Seven of Swords, into the Magician, and finishing the month off with the Three of Pentacles, air signs. Okay, air signs, so your first card of 2020 is Death. I think that this really speaks to all the things that you have left in 2019, air signs, okay? This is about starting off your 2020 really fresh, really clean, with a new point of view, and not holding on to any energy or any grudges or any baggage from literally the past decade. So the past 10 years, air signs, I really feel like you're going to be setting so much stuff down. I feel like that's what this Death is about. It's about really creating ease and grace in your 2020. Okay, air signs? And I feel like that's going to start immediately for you. What's really great about you, air signs, is your ability to just kind of let things go. You really understand how to lighten your load. It's kind of one of the things that comes naturally to air signs. And I see by the end of this first week of January, it's like you're moving from this horse to this horse. You're going to find that there's more in life to be celebrated than you thought. So anything that was holding you down, it was really affecting you, and it was maybe holding these not so positive points of view into place. And I feel like this new year is going to usher in a time of great change for you and really shift that. Just the energy is really supporting you at this time to do that, because by the end of the first week, I feel like you're going to be in a space of really deep gratitude, and like I said, like your point of view is really shifted into like feeling the greatness all around you and your potential and what you're capable of. So, and really moving forward with that, I also think that this might be a good time for you to look at new opportunities or new opportunities coming into you. But understanding, I really see a level of comfort with where you're at, which is fine. But it's also things to take into consideration that are going to come your way the end of the first week of January. But like I said, you're really going to be shifted in your point of view, and I see a lot of gratitude in your heart the end of the end of the first week of January, which is going to put you into the High Priestess, the beginning of the second week of January, air signs, which some sort of magic is in the air for you this month, air signs. With the High Priestess there, I feel like you're going to be feeling very intuitive, and moving into this time when the full moon in Cancer is on the 10th of the month. So that's going to be here in the second week of January for you. And I feel like moving into this space and moving into this energy of the full moon in Cancer, air signs, is going to be really flowy and really lovely for you and really awaken. The High Priestess is telling me your intuition. Like, your intuition's really, really going to be heightened. And I think that this is going to be a time for you to really be also looking back to that gratitude from the end of this first week, really having gratitude for you and your intuitive body as well, and diving deeper into that and feeling more empowered by your intuitive side, air signs. That's really lovely. And by the end of the second week of January, we have the Two of Pentacles. So I'm hearing some debts are going to get paid off for you the end of the second week, air signs. That's fabulous. I'm hearing balance in your finances. So where you were experiencing maybe some lack or not feeling as abundant, I feel this abundance really coming in for you this around the full moon in Cancer, air signs. But just really, again, since we're in the full moon in Cancer, like going with the flow of things. Like, if you'll see this water feature here in the Two of Coins or the Two of Pentacles, you have boats in here too. Like, just really surrender and go with the flow. And I feel like some big financial baggage is going to be lifted off of you. Again, this is about letting go of the things from the past decade. And in that, if you can really do that successfully, I hear that this, like, your reward for that is like some of your debt's going to get paid off, or some debts that you have incurred in some way, whatever that might be, they're going to balance out for you. You have the Queen of Wands starting off your third week, air signs, which is really feeling, I feel like your creativity is gonna be really heightened the beginning of the third week of January, air signs. You're gonna be ready to create. You're gonna be feeling very passionate about making things and about your voice being heard as a contributor to things, and really exploring a deeper a depth in your creativity and accessing that more, and whatever it is that you do or how you're doing it. Be prepared to really have this burst of creative hunger the third week of January, air signs. And then by the end of that week, we have the Seven of Swords, which I'm hearing you might hit some challenges in your relationships. There could be some things that come up that are really, it's time to address them in all of your relationships, especially your intimate relationships. If you are in a romantic relationship, I feel like this could be a time where arguments lead to clarity. Or if you are single, where you could really like just cut out the bullshit of people that are not down for you. So this is getting to the truth, and really, but it might take some twists and turns to get there. But be prepared for more openness and honesty in your intimate relationships, okay, air signs? And then the fourth week, air signs, you have the Magician waiting for you. Again, like I said earlier, with the High Priestess at the beginning of the second week, the beginning of the fourth week, there is magic in the air for you, air signs. And this is when we've officially switched over to Aquarius season. So now we've moved from the element of earth in Capricorn season to the element of air in Aquarius season. So you're really in your element now. And I feel like maybe where the High Priestess was your intuition, like really buzzing and feeling very heightened, this is going to be you really exercising some of this inner magic that you know to be real and true for yourself. So however you know yourself to be magical, your powers are going to be even more potent and even more heightened as you enter Aquarius season, air signs, which makes sense because you're in your element. You're going to feel really like, I got this. And then with the Three of Pentacles or the Three of Coins, finishing off the month of January for you, this is about foundation. This is about family. This is about having a strong foundation. And I think that's going to be your focus as you move into the end of this month, and really being able to set your intentions or your focus on things that are going to be big pillars for you in this upcoming year, and being very clear about that and lining that out. And maybe that's about like telling others, getting everyone in your family on board, or just maybe it's about you and just getting yourself on board with these things that you know that are really important and really foundational, that now need your attention and your focus to set these things in place for yourself for not just 2020, but for a very long time. So let's do a recap. Air signs, you're starting off the month with the death card. So this means a big change, a big transmutation, a big shedding of some old skin. I really, like I said, felt like this was you guys leaving 2019, not just 2019, but that the last decade behind. Again, air signs, you're really great at just shedding and releasing and not letting things get you back, hold you down. So that's what's going to be happening as you enter the new year, which I feel like you're going to be really grateful for. And that ease and grace I was talking about, that you're really making space for with that death card, I feel like you're going to see that right away. And you have the High Priestess in the beginning of the second week for you. So heightened intuition, really honoring that when you know things before they happen, or you have a prophetic dream, or your awareness is really on point. Just honor yourself, keep acknowledging it, keep opening to it. Don't be scared. This is a really special time for you, air signs, to just really embrace your intuitive side and to really love it and appreciate it and access it. And then we have the end of the second week, air signs. This is about balance in your financial situation. Like I said, debts getting paid. Once where there was lack, there's going to be abundance, but also about really surrendering and going with the flow is what I hear is really important for you, air signs. In the beginning of the third week, we have the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is telling me that you're going to have this big creative burst the beginning of the third week, air signs. So anywhere where you're feeling drawn to creativity, allow yourself that space. Don't cut yourself off. Give yourself that time and that space to be creative, and however that looks for you, air signs, okay? And the Seven of Swords is at the end of that third week for you, air signs, and this is about getting really real about what you want in your intimate relationships and being able to speak your truth, even though that might be challenging. It might come out in a way where you weren't really necessarily wanting that, how it happened. Like, I'm just trying to put, like, arguing in a nice way, like communication might be the challenge there. So but try to detach from any drama and just get down to the truth of the matter so you can really deepen your intimate relationships. Then we have the Magician waiting for you at the end of the fourth week of January. Now we are fully in Aquarius season. You're in your element, air signs. And this is about unleashing your own magic and feeling your own potency and using the tools that you know that you have and attracting new ones as well. So just being open to receive those and creating some magic in your reality and really feeling your potency and your potential. Then at the end of the month, we have the Three of Pentacles or the Three of Coins, and that is a call to really focus on things that are foundational in your life, air signs, and giving that your time and your attention. Okay? So I want to thank you guys all for joining me for this reading for air signs for the month of January 2020. And if you would like more videos, I have them over on my Patreon page, and they're all by individual astrological sign. So if you want a more specific, more detailed reading, check out my Patreon page, and the link is just below in the comments. And if you would like a one-on-one reading just for you and you alone, I've also included the link to my website. Go check it out at tarotbymegan.com. I just got done with a big remodel upgrade, so now you can book your own appointment and pay right there through my site on my book an appointment feature that's on every page. I have a digital deck of cards there where you can go pick a card for yourself if you'd like. My website is actually pretty interactive and a fun place to be out there in cyber world. So go check it out. And if you'd like to book a one-on-one, you can take care of that there as well. And link below in the comments. And I want to just thank you guys all for joining me once again, and have a fabulous, fabulous January 2020. Welcome to 2020, guys. Yay, we made it. Thanks, guys. See you next month.